The Iliad is an ancient Greek epic poem attributed to Homer, focusing on a short but intense period during the Trojan War. This epic, which is considered one of the greatest works of literature, delves into themes of heroism, rage, and the human condition, and it is set against the backdrop of the legendary conflict between the Greeks and the Trojans. The Trojan War began after Paris, a prince of Troy, abducted Helen, the wife of Menelaus, king of Sparta. The Greeks, led by Agamemnon, Menelaus's brother and the commander of the Greek forces, launched a massive expedition to retrieve Helen and exact revenge on Troy, Achilles' wrath. The epic starts with Achilles, the greatest Greek warrior, being enraged because Agamemnon has taken Briseis, a war prize that Achilles won. This act of dishonor leads Achilles to withdraw from the battle, taking his Myrmidon warriors with him. His withdrawal significantly weakens the Greek forces, the Greek and Trojan battles. With Achilles absent, the Trojans gain the upper hand. Hector, the Trojan prince and greatest warrior of Troy, leads the Trojans to numerous victories. The poem details several battles and skirmishes, showcasing the heroism and valor of various characters on both sides. The intervention of the gods. The gods and goddesses frequently intervene in the war, taking sides and influencing the outcome of battles. Zeus, Hera, Athena, Apollo, and other deities play crucial roles, reflecting the belief in divine influence over human affairs. The death of Patroclus. The turning point of the epic occurs when Patroclus, Achilles' closest friend and companion, dons Achilles' armor and leads the Myrmidons into battle. Patroclus is killed by Hector, which deeply affects Achilles and reignites his rage against the Trojans. Achilles returned to battle. Motivated by the death of Patroclus, Achilles reconciles with Agamemnon and returns to the battlefield. He seeks vengeance against Hector and engages him in a dramatic duel. Achilles ultimately kills Hector and desecrates his body by dragging it behind his chariot around the walls of Troy. The ransom of Hector's body. The climax of the epic involves the poignant moment when Priam, Hector's father and the king of Troy, begs Achilles for the return of his son's body. Moved by Priam's grief and reminded of his own father, Achilles agrees to return Hector's body, showing a moment of compassion amidst the violence. The conclusion. The Iliad concludes with Hector's funeral, marking a temporary cessation of hostilities. The epic does not cover the fall of Troy, which is detailed in other works like the Aeneid and the Odyssey. Instead, it focuses on the heroism, personal conflicts, and the moral complexities of war. The Iliad explores themes of honor, glory, rage, and the impact of war on both warriors and their families. It portrays the human struggle with fate and the gods' will, providing deep insights into Greek culture and values. The epic has profoundly influenced Western literature and remains a cornerstone of classical studies.